Civilization's Test of Time update has changed a lot. And one of the biggest things that's changed is the early game. And that's because a lot of the bonuses that we used to get on these early technologies that buffed yields like +1 production to clay pits, they're gone. One of the biggest ones is the +1 production to mines. Used to exist up at masonry, and now it's just not needed because it's not there anymore. We don't even need to go into masonry. We're going down to bronze working before we even get to masonry. Now, if you missed the first part of this video, it was focused specifically on mastering the first 50 turns. This video, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm just having so much fun on this playthrough. I said, well, I'm going to keep playing anyway, so I might as well record it. So anyway, here we are. Let me give you the sit rep. We're sitting on 4 expansions. We've got 2 wonders in 2 cities that we've built. Both of these wonders are providing us with 10 culture each, and that's because of a secret memento, Uraeus, plus 10 culture per age in cities with at least 1 wonder. So the goal is simple. Make a city and put a wonder in it. That will give you 10 culture, and it means that you can completely avoid going into masonry for that early monument. Now, of course, this is a nice monument spot. You're talking about 5 culture that would be here. You'd get that extra 2 influence. It would be lovely. But you know what's even nicer? Plus 11 library, plus 6 library over here. I mean, we could even make that look a little bit nicer if we put that one over there. Plus 8 library. It's not really. It's a plus 3 adjacency. It's soon to be a plus 4, soon to be a plus 5, and we're going to be doing the same over here. The whole goal is that we want to maximize our adjacencies as much as we can. So that's the name of the game. Let's get to it because we are about to get down and dirty. We've had friendly relations so far in this game. It's been a little bit difficult, though, because we're kind of stuck on this. I don't even know if you'd call it a peninsula or whatever this is, and we haven't been able to go out west yet, though we probably should, because Alexander isn't looking to really start a fight with us. Originally, when we were playing this, we were sort of utilizing best practices and whatnot for how we were playing and very much playing by the book, but I think we might just kind of fall back a little bit to just playing. We're still going to be using best practices, I want to say that. It's just that I'll try and utilize the entire kit here of Bulgaria. Do we even potentially... Do we go to war here? Okay, alright, let's go to war. Let's kill him. Yeah, good call, good call, good call. Alright, we're going to do it. I've made my mind up. We're going to do it. So, how are we going to do that? I mean, we've got some decent settlements here right now. I think we probably want to look to try and finalize maybe 1 more city. And then we'll build up a decent amount of military, and then we'll just look to steamroll over the top of him. So just going over the bonuses that we've got, plus 3 combat strength for cav units, or 5 when in an army command radius, which is going to be super easy. Army commanders have plus 1 movement when no units are packed into them. And once per age, army commanders can use the convert independent action to convert adjacent independent military units to your control. On top of that, we've also got access to the Bulgarian Empire, which gives us production in all cities when pillaging improvements equal to 50% of the HP or yields. So that could mean that we could look to combo it with something like Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Is that what we want? No, we want Mausoleum of Theodorich, excuse me, which is going to give us plus 100% pillage yields. So we could definitely think about heading towards that direction. I think, are we down here? No, that's Halicarnassus again. Where's Theodorich? It's probably on the other side. Yeah, it's down here. So we can definitely look at getting down there as well. I do want to come up to citizenship just to pick up Emil Belt, as well as cast, drama, and poetry just being incredible. So all 3 of those things are just really, really good. So I think that's probably going to be a keen focus for us. But yeah, other than that, maybe let's just maintain relations as much as we can. I was tempted to form a alliance with him. Yeah, he's not at war with anybody. I don't know why I had to go into that page and check. There was other ways that we could do that. Anyway, that's the game plan. Let's get to it. So we've got ourselves 5 turns before bronze working is completed. So I think we can probably look at getting... we've got a merchant that's actually on the way down there. Yeah, so we've only got access to this 1 settlement at the moment. Now, we could actually increase the range on our merchants just through Baden. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's abuse that just for a little bit. We did also pick up this bad boy as well. Probably just want to throw that into the cap for now. Ideally, if we could get some camels. If you could pick up your camels, that would be absolutely awesome. Let's go and keep leveling up our army commander now, though. And we are going to slowly grow out here. I think there's definitely 2 settlements in here as well. How do we want to do it? Like, that's going to be monument. That's going to be library. Do we even do that here? Maybe this... Yeah, this probably is just going to be a... This is going to be one of those towns where you have resorts, I suspect. It's not a huge growth town either. I'd love to have some rice, but unfortunately we don't have any rice. We'll go up like that. probably makes the most sense. What's that? That's a wonder being completed. Dual-Shuriken being completed. So somewhere in the world, the Dual-Shuriken has finally been completed. It took some time. Ooh, there's got to be a city. Yeah, he's right here, that hostile city-state. Let's take these guys out. So quite a bit of damage there that we've got. Lovely. As long as it's our melee guy that's taking damage, we're going to be fine. Let's move you across and put our slinger onto this tile and fire. And you can probably just hold position. It's better than slamming. All right, Feistos almost online. We've got the option for a fishing key. We've got the option for another settlement, though arguably we should be going for Bulgarian origins first. Let's do that. We'll go for Bulgarian origins first, then we'll go across into our next settlement, and then we probably want to go into, yeah, Atheni, though it's got double hardwood. Hardwood's not the best, we'll say that right now. We could look at getting a couple more units out. Like, we could get another army commander out. That wouldn't be terrible, though. In 2 turns, we will have the option of getting that barracks out. So maybe we just hold for the moment. All right, there's the trade that's coming through. So let's chuck that in the capital. +3, not terrible. We can move the cotton down and then the wool up. And that gives us a bit more value. So Baden's going to be our next city, I guess we go for. Though, what's the production numbers on these at the moment? We've got 8 and 9. Tornovo 8, Baden 9. Does have some decent production tiles in here as well. I mean, we've got a lot of camps in here, though. That's the other thing. I think Baden's probably a fine candidate for being a city. They're both. I mean, we're in a place where we've got, you know, a little bit of a problem in the sense that we've got too many candidates for good cities. All right. I like that influence right there. Wonderful. Let's drop you guys all inside, and let's do a bit of scouting. Oh. Hello, Chan. And goodbye, Chan. 100 culture. We'll take it. Looks like another wonder may have just been completed. What was completed? Oracle? That's an early Oracle. Wow. We were planning on doing Oracle on that tile right there. Gosh. Geez, 66 culture return as well. That's pretty decent. Okay. All right. Not bad. Let's bring these guys down. We don't want to go too crazy with it, though. I think we probably want to get that army commander in soon. We could look to get the fishing key in. 2 turns. We've got 1 turn until bronze working is completed, so we kind of want to save for that for the moment. And then, yeah, these are all fine for now. Actually, are they all fine for now? What's happiness at? Happiness is are at 0s, so that's manageable. I can't believe Oracle's gone. That is a super early Oracle being taken. Right, let's eliminate these first. Oh, that's a lot of units. Do we want to eliminate them? I think we can probably just evade them instead. Probably a bit smarter. So there's the barracks coming in. So that is going to be an amazing barracks. A little bit more expensive to upkeep just because we took the codex at a previous point. So now I think is probably the time that we could look at going into masonry. But to be honest, sailing's probably better just because we're going to be able to get a bit more production on our fishing key. Oh, there goes another one. Who was it? Colossus. That's fine. I never expect to get Colossus. It's turn 61 and someone's already finishing Colossus. So that is, yeah, more than fine. So we've got the Bulgarian research through. We can go into Code of Laws 2 or Entertainment. I'm thinking we probably want to go Entertainment just for that settlement. So we can look for the settlement. And then I guess the other thing to note is the sooner that, you know what? I've talked myself into it. The sooner that we get a wonder online, then the sooner that's going to allow us to start generating culture. So which way are we going? Because this is almost all tropical in here. We've got 1, 2, 3 tiles, because I'm thinking Mundo Perdito, but I haven't even really thought about how we'd position that. We'd probably go Mundo Perdito here, and then Library on this tile, and then wonders around it like that. We could even do Monument over there. But then would you just go... No, it has to be Mundo Perdito there, because that's a +2. We've also got a +2 down here. So we could do a Monument on this tile. How would we position it down here? Okay, so you'd go Mundo Perdito here, and then you'd put the library at the front, and then that would give you the +3. There's no monument adjacency here, but we don't really care about monuments. So because of that, I think it's probably better we'll just go for Baden. So we could convert that over right now if we wanted to. But I think it's probably better to wait for the saw pit. So we can purchase the saw pit right now. So where are we putting the saw pit down? Probably on this tile here. Let's go backwards instead. So that's going to reduce the cost of the city down as well. Helps it grow a little bit faster. So now we're at 4 turns. 25% yield and HP from pillaging. We should definitely look at what way we're going to take those as well. Let's go north. Some decent tiles in here. And what was this? Code of Harambe already being completed. Was that by... Did it say Gilgamesh? I thought it said Gilgamesh. Where are we looking? We're looking in Legacies. Yeah, so someone's already completed the Code of Harambe. No longer available. Gosh. That is impressive. I don't like that. Ally with Alexander. I think we're gonna have to reject this. I don't want to... I don't want to push it closer. That's the trouble. Like, we want to keep it in this nice, awkward spot where we're just kind of friendly enough to be friends, and then that's it. So turn 62. Finally getting masonry. This is what I feel is the best. Okay, so now we're going to drop the harbor down. We can do the fishing key with it. So production is starting to go gangbusters in here. So we do the fishing key. And this is kind of the trouble that we've got in the sense that our yields aren't high enough. Now, keep in mind, we're using a leader that doesn't have any bonuses whatsoever, right? Like, the only bonuses that we've got are to war. And that's very intentional because we don't want to be utilizing these bonuses and then you go into your games and say, well, how come it doesn't work when I go into my games? It's because you were playing Catherine and you got a Tundra bonus and you got all the cool Tundra resources. It's like, well, no, we want to try and keep all of the bonuses minimized as much as we can. All right, so we're going to deploy again. Okay, didn't even need to. Let's throw you down right there. Oh, my God. Oh, 1 turn. Can we get it? Can we get it? Oh. We could have got it, but we messed up. If we put the warrior on this tile instead. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Ah. Oh my God, dude. Oh, 1. A single. Oh, we got hides. Oh, he connected hides. Okay, so we can... See, we really need those camels. Would you mind connecting the camels, please? Please? We kind of need the camels. Please give us the camels, sir. Okay, let's see if this works. So before we convert this over, we're going to convert it to a trade outpost. And now, we're going to improve trade relations. And now, we trade with him. And now we change it back. Oh, voila. And now we wait 2 turns. But then we come back to square one. And that the problem is, so you've got a little bit too many resources already. I know. We need to connect the camels. We need to connect the camels. Don't worry. We'll have our new settlement coming up soon. Baden. Oh, we met somebody. We met somebody. Hamiko, finally. Hamiko. Have I got good news for you? I've got so many agreements for you. We're going to become the best of buds. All right, let's pick up our next tiles. I think, yes, we definitely want to come down there. We could go for the extra wonder. The reason why I don't want to go for the wonder production is because we literally have nothing to build in the cap. Like, we need more things to build in the cap. We've got so much production, which is obviously, it's a good problem to have because we're going to be building other things. We could be building an army commander right here. We've got Mundo Perdito. We're not going to be building that in the cap. We can build the Colosseum in the capital. We'll be able to build... Could we build the pyramids just for the memes? I don't even have a problem with it. I think that's actually fine. We're going to build the pyramids just for the memes. In the meantime, we'll drop the settler. We're not going to look for the brickyard just yet. Do we convert this over? It's a +10. And it will send all of its food to the neighboring city. It's kind of tempting to do it right here, right now, because the next growth is at 10. We're going to want to convert this over to a city eventually anyway, but I'm kind of thinking if we switch it over... Yeah, let's switch it over right now. So it turns into a mining town. Is there anything that we can remove? It all looks pretty good. I mean, we're not particularly diversified either. We do want to grow into the tin, but we can do that just by expanding out. How How much was this? Was this 650? It's 650. It'll be down soon. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's make this a mining town. It's going to hold for the moment. Oh, I can't believe that, dude. I can't believe that. I feel like we just got robbed, man. Oh, that food was right there, ready for the taking. That experience. Right, looks like we've just found the other side of the world as well. So we can expand down along here. This is absolutely fine for us to do. Oh, that was another wonder. Please don't tell me that was Mundo Perdito. Pyramids. Okay, so we're not getting that. Okay, so now we've finally grown in here again. Once again, we're looking for high production tiles. So it's just these ones in here. So we'll go ahead, grab that. So now Baden, 600 gold. Let's convert it over. Mundo Perdito comes online in 1 turn. We've got the option for a barracks. It's going to take a long time for us to complete that. And we need to put it down right here. So Mundo Perdito is going to go right there. So we're going to hold that production just for the moment. Did you not? Oh, I see what happened. I was going to say, aren't you meant to be a mining town, my friend? There we go. So we've got our mining town that's up. So we're going to wait for it, and then we'll drop down the brickyard on this tile, and then we'll grow to this one. That's what I'm thinking. We've also expanded out, so let's bring all of our production tiles up here. That's probably fine. Mangoes are okay. Yeah, we need those camels. Hey, can somebody connect those camels to the network, please? Are there any camels that we could potentially connect? I don't think so. Yeah, not really, is there? There's some down here, but it's a bit of an awkward settle. You could maybe justify it, but you can't even connect it to the network at this point. Okay, let's have a little bit more of a look. We've met somebody else. Do we just... there's a part of me that just thinks, like, we need to just send a slinger off here into the ether and say, Godspeed, you're our scout now, slinger. Because we can't just keep sending our army commander. Like, we're pretty deep here. Though, to be fair, we're hunting for city-states right now. We really want to find city-states. Very important for us to do that. Okay, so that we're going to roll that one over for 1 more turn. Then Mundo Perdito's coming down. Okay. How are we doing on culture over here? So let's go ahead and we'll steal government secrets. And we've got another growth. Where is the best option for us here? I think this is probably going to be the best. Quite a nice tile. And now we can grab that Mundo Perdito. And now we can throw this into a different tile. So probably something like this. Actually, oh. Yeah, there's nothing there just yet. Nothing decent. So we're at 198. So next turn we should be able to get that purchase in. 8 turns on entertainment. That's already been built. We could do Terracotta Army. Yeah, honestly, Terracotta Army is not actually bad. It has to be on grassland though, doesn't it? It's not just coast. Yeah, it's grassland. We do have grassland. Hey, dude, this city's actually popping off with wonders, dude. All right, we'll try. I don't think we're going to get it, but we'll try. And this city has to go somewhere up here. We've got no more war resources. Okay, that's fine. Nothing in here. Let's do just a quick split, just to look. Okay, we found one person. We're just having a little bit of a look in all the directions. There's more camels. We love camels. And you can go down that way. Okay. So didn't find any more city-states. Hello, Machiavelli. Okay, so. We'll check the settler lens. That's not a city-state. There could be something in here, but there's no information that tells us that there is. There could be something out here as well. We'll do one more round of... Okay, it's just Machiavelli. We need not worry, it's just Machiavelli. Alright, there's masonry. And now finally we can put down that monument. I know that there's going to be people crying, saying, please put down that monument. There you go. Finally it's down. I think we probably want to go into currency just so that we can get our first specialist in as well. Let's do one little check. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all, unfortunately. So we'll go collect all of these guys. Here and down. Okay, we've got a growth up here. So we'll take... Though, arguably we should have taken that because it's got the food on it. Petra in 1 turn. Okay. Not bad. Please don't 1-turn us on Petra. We instantly completed this. And once again, we fall into that trap where we just don't have enough in the way of things to build. 4 turns on this bad boy, 6 turns on this. I guess we're just going to have to go for an army commander. I mean, that's a true first world problem, isn't it? When your production is so much higher than everything else, you've got nothing to build.
Sedentary life.
Except for Petra. All right, Petra's online. Things are looking a little bit better. So we get +1 gold, I think it is. +1 gold per district and +1 production per improvement. Which is not as good as it once was, but it's not terrible. And do we dare? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to take... I think let's just take 1 tile. We'll just take 1 tile just to start us off. Because then that's going to give us our bonus as well. So now we're sitting at 22. So that's not bad. Oh yeah, 3 turns. We've got 3 turns to go. So we're going to go barracks in here for the +7. That'll push us up a huge amount. It's like 20% boost. And Army Commander, you can now grab everything. And there's definitely no city-states in there. Let's just have a quick gaze. Nothing. Nothing at all. All right, we're going to try and get back now. I mean, we've done kind of well to get him up to level 4. Like, that's not terrible. Where are we even settling out here? Let's take a look and see. So we've got 2 options. 34. It's a 43. What about resource-wise? There is iron. We do want to try and take iron. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3. So if we settled here, ideally we'd want to go right there on the desert. We could also go here and then come up and around to the iron. No fresh water, though. Do we really care about fresh water? I think we do care about fresh water. Oh, we didn't go into entertainment? Oh, that's right. We needed to go into entertainment. Maybe we just hold off on this settle for now. I think we just want to hold off right now. It's lost iron. Is it... What do you mean? How is it... Oh, I see. That explains things. The volcano. You know, the whole notifications that we turned off. Reinforcements have arrived. Mr. Warrior, we'll talk about you soon. Okay, there's more camels down here potentially that we could grab. How many more reinforcements have we got on the way? Probably quite a few. Oh, that's what we were meant to do. Like completely... Oh, God. We're at 700 already. Gosh. Why didn't you guys tell me? Someone should have mentioned it. So we can pop that citizen in here now. And then we could also just double down and grab the brickyard. Like, it's already... It's not terrible. So now we're cooking at a decent amount in the mining town. Because we're going to make it into a mining town. So that is not bad. What are we sitting at? 35 gold just from this town. So that's quite nice. That's definitely going to empower us here. How are we looking over here? The other thing to note, we don't really have any growth. I mean, cotton's probably our closest to a growth resource for towns, isn't it? So, like, we could... I mean, do we just settle there? Such a... Like, this is all going to be... I think we just settle in that position. And then let's move our... Na, 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 na. Is it Shreddits? I think Shreddits is the one. Yeah, Mondo Perdita's coming through. Finally. So let's move the cotton over to our new city of Plovdiv. Though, arguably, you probably want to put some happiness in that bad boy. Definitely needs a little bit of happiness. That's fine. Get you across. We've got tin that we can also use. There's nothing that gives happiness and food that we've got. I mean, to be honest, we only care about growing, so we don't really care about the other yield, so it's fine that it's not happy. That's not a problem. They're only providing +1. So let's put those in. And then we've got tin. I mean, we can throw tin in a town. It's nice to have the production, though. So let's just put it in Baden. And I think that's probably fine. So that's probably better for now. Wonderful. And now we go into entertainment. Finally, to get that extra settlement limit. And up towards the north side. Terracotta Army. Is there a decent spot for it? Not really. I mean, maybe here. And then we do like a +3 there. And then that becomes... Yeah, that's probably the best spot. So 10 turns on Terracotta Army. Godspeed. 9 turns. Okay. Nothing can really add decent production yet. So we're just going to go with a 3-city build. Let's add a saw pit for the memes. Did that bring us down? We're still at 9 turns. Okay. 30% towards infantry and ranged units. Now, our bonus comes from cavalry. We haven't actually unlocked cavalry yet, but we could have. But we'll go currency first, and then we'll do it. Just because I think we probably want to get that specialist in. Alright, let's bring you across. And with the terracotta army, what was that? We got to always check Among Us Maui. We've got the potential now for those specialists. You can see them lining up here. So is there anything that we could kick a citizen out with? I don't think so. We could put a market down, but then we'd have to build with the market. I think it's more tempting just to put it there, even though it's a lower yield. What's the alternative? Oh, I hate it so much. We gotta do it. We'll save that for something. This could be Nalanda. This could be something special. We can grab the combat strength for infantry. I think we just want to go straight into the wheel. Let's do it. 153 science. Not the best, but I mean, yields are kind of low here. Even with Hamiko, that's got to be. Yeah, it's high shaman. It's not the good one. That's kind of low. Okay, so we've got our army commanders. So that's 2 army commanders that are out now. Walls down here. Another request to ally. Not going to take it. And we are now going to look to grow. So we've got cotton in here, if I remember correctly. There's no way for us to see it, is there? Other than going into the resource view. Yep, Plovdiv. So I think we just want to grow down in this direction, generally. We would use that against you anyway, buddy. You don't want that. Alright, so now we just want to sit and we just want to chill. We just want to wait. We're going to build up our army. 4 turns till Mundo Perdito. So I think, realistically, if we wanted to sim here, we absolutely could. But I feel like it's probably more fun doing something like this. Like, you're playing Genghis Khan. Like, when's the next opportunity for us to go and do something like this? It's going to be a while. So we might as well. We could look to settle up here. Just like a random little fishing village. It doesn't really give value, though. I mean, actually, it kind of does. Maybe it's not that bad. Like, we settle there. And then we deliver it. Naval trade route needs to end on a district on or adjacent to accessible water. Something tells me that it wouldn't matter. Something tells me that it wouldn't matter. It seems kind of far away. So, yeah, we've got nowhere to go with this, right? It just says out of range for Guthida. I think we just send this guy through. You can go do a little bit of exploring, my friend. In 2 turns, we've got the wheel and entertainment being complete, so we'll wait for those. And then I think everybody else is just kind of ready to chill. And that's another wonder being completed. Emil Bell going. Alexander, you're taking... How many wonders are you taking right now? I don't think there's an easy way for us to check. I mean, 1 here, 2. Only 2 wonders. So we could take both of those. And those are both good wonders as well. Though I don't know whether or not we get... I don't think we get the point. You know, the wildcard point for stealing the... Or for, yeah, I mean, we're not going to steal it. We're just going to borrow it a little bit. Okay. We could look to get salt across as well. I think we're probably... We don't need it just yet. But we need to upgrade our units. Entertainment. Now complete. So let's go lock in that Colosseum. Actually, before we lock in that Colosseum, how long have we got? We've just grown. We've literally just grown. And the reason why I ask is because that's a +4, a 4-4. So that's quite nice. So now we can put the Colosseum in. 7 turns on the Colosseum. We could think about throwing in... I mean, why is it Saw Pit? The granaries are +5. It's because of all of these things. But you don't really want to use... Like, food is good, but it's like, do you really want to just be sending them food? Like, I feel like we probably want gold more. No, actually, even out here, that's not what we want. We don't want to be sending food like that. I mean, we could just go into the granary, though. Let's do it. We'll put it in the city center. We'll leave it, because we can convert that over to a resort town. But let's do a couple more growths in here, and then we'll think about doing that. And then, with regard to our next growth... Oh, God, do we do this? +2 settlement limit? Yo, what the hell? Bulgaria is broken! Sorry, I shouldn't use that word so easily. That is crazy for Bulgaria, dude. Hold on, +2 production on displayed great works? Bro, what am I doing with my life? I gotta be, I gotta be going and play Bulgaria more. That is ridiculous. So what are we doing? I guess, dude, Bulgarian Foundation is nuts. What is that? They are crazy. That is ridiculous. I can't believe that. Holy moly. That is crazy, the amount of expansion. Because they get 1 at their base, and then they get 2. That's Mundo Perdito, so that's an extra 10 culture that's coming through now. Lovely. And of course, now that means that we can drop that barracks in. And then after the barracks, we drop the library in. We're not going to purchase anything. We're just going to leave it at that. And then, so the idea is that that's going to become a +6 eventually. That's a +3. That's a +2. So maybe that tile, but Mundo Perdito, I mean, not a bad little landmark. Wonder, excuse me. Excuse my Age of Empires.
After the battle.
There's Terracotta Army. Okay, so I think we're pretty much in full gear here. So, I mean, we're getting a lot of wonders going when we probably should be getting a lot of units going. I will say that much. Should we be making units? Yes, we should. All right, let's... Do we commit to, like, a monument and then we start making units? I think that that's fair. Will you permit me? Will you permit a man like me to make a single monument? Please, sir, may I have one? Oh, Alexander. I'd love to, except, unfortunately, I've got bad news for you, Alexander. Things are not going to be going well. No one's doing well on science. How are we almost leading on science? Let's do them all. Do we take the culture? I think, yeah, we just got to take the culture here. And we'll take the happiness. I think 25% yield and HP from pillaging, 3 combat strength for infantry and cavalry against other land units when you have at least 4 great works on display. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. Of course we've got 3 great works on display, right? We literally have exactly 3 works on display. Okay, so next growth in here. Once again, beautiful little town. Gosh, it's not a town, it's a city. I know. Right, so we've improved the 3 iron. So we're at a decent point here. So now we can start thinking about going into Cav. So we'll start off with some chariots. We'll get some ballistas out as well. How long has that scout been sitting there for? I just realized. Okay, so do we actually do this? This would give us 6 production right now. That unit is freaking bonkers, dude. It's Maggaru time, baby. I think you just got to. You just got to. When they offer it to you, you just got to take it. Okay, so are we going Bulgarian Foundation here? And then, what, organized military? Are we even going to need organized military? We're going to have so many settlements. This guy's not going to know what's hit him. We don't need a mill bell. I mean, Mausoleum of Theodore. Oh, no, we need Mausoleum of Theodorich. What are we thinking? Of course. Let's double check. Where are we putting this bad boy down? It must be placed adjacent to coast. So we probably just want to put it in the place that's got the highest production. That's got 57. That's 44. Like, we've got some nice numbers here. 57, 44, 23, 28. Baden's kind of low. I mean, once it gets that, it'll be fine. Okay, so we've got 3 army commanders in now. That was not... Okay, wonder... Pyramid of the Sun. We'll be fine. So everything's good for the moment. You'll find a hold.
While stands the
Colosseum now online. What was that sound? It was the sound of a city-state being killed. Okay. Kind of late for it to be killed, but we'll allow it. Okay, that is a ridiculous amount of movement these guys have got. So we're sitting on 1,500 gold right now. So let's... I think we'll wait for organized military to come through, then we'll do the upgrades, and then we'll just go. And we want to try and focus... Oh my god, we want to try and... We want to try and focus as much as we can. Let's get a couple ballistas out. Actually, if anything, we want to do the ballistas at the front. And if anything, we probably just want to buy the ballista. I mean, it's down here. At the very least, let's do them in this town. We'll get like 3 ballistas out, and then we'll do Maggaru from the back. So remember the civilization bonus that we've got is that we get production whenever we do a pillage. So you get production in all cities when you pillage an improvement. And so we're going to build something now that allows us to get more pillage and therefore to get more production. So we could go for that spot. Alternatively, that's an 11-turn mausoleum. No, I think we probably prefer just in the cap. Even though it's on a good tile. 7 tiles is not, or 7 turns is not terrible. Oh, did we want to take this? We probably should have taken that. I'm hesitant with this guy right here to do it now. Okay, that's our next one. So we've got a whole bunch of culture that's come through. So now we can go Bulgarian Foundation. And I think we're pretty much ready to, like, get going here. Conscription's going to come through. So what are we taking out? What are we putting in? Let's get rid of that. Go for conscription, and we'll put stratagems in. And to be honest, we need to bring this down. Like, we can't be fighting without that. So let's make an agreement. We're going to fight in 5 turns. Or we're going to attack in 5 turns. What are our numbers at? We're 45. He's at 66. Oh, we're going to steamroll him, dude. The AI is normally like 10x me. And he's only 1.5x, like 2x-ish. Poor guy. Doesn't stand a chance. Okay, so Monument, realistically, we don't have... Like, maybe we just want to go for, like, here for adjacency. Like, we'll get double adjacency right there. I think that's probably the best bet. And then we'll do Garden Market on that tile. But hold on, are we even doing a monument right now? We're sitting at 100 culture. You don't need to be making a monument right now. You need to be making ballistas right now. So let's go do that. We'll make 3 ballistas. Because remember, that the other thing that's going to happen... Oh, yeah. I've played Bulgaria before. I know exactly what happens with that civilization. It is kind of ridiculous. Because all of their stuff just comes through instantly. It's just... It gets ridiculous. Okay, so upgrades are now coming through. Upgrade everything. Do we want to be putting units in here? Hinder your agriculture? Yes, we're gonna hinder your agriculture. No, hinder your military production. We actually, now that I think about it, we need to be sanctioning him more. We don't have enough sanctions. And we'll go into military training too, just for that extra little bit of oomph. We don't want to move the units too close, because then he'll call our bluff. Be like, hey, stop that. So I think we almost certainly want to just be putting all of our ballistas inside the army commanders. It's been a while since I've warred, so you're going to need to bear with me, and please provide feedback in the comments if I have not done something correctly. By the way, is there an option to have hotkeys for, like, army commanders? Can I, like, do some quick research? Give me a second here. Okay, I'm just looking in here now, and I don't see anything. Like, I can see, like, ranged attack, move to... I think I need to make a mod that allows us to have, army commander. Like, yeah, I feel like the army commander is kind of the core of what we're doing here. How many turns does it take for you to join? 5 turns? I don't know if that's really worth it. Let's keep sending you, my friend. Good luck. So there's quite a few settlements out here that we could take. Oh my god. 25% productions towards all commanders, and +1 gold for every unit packed into a commander. We don't really have that many packed in. And then that's towards production and just warehouse buildings. I don't think we're going to be making any more army commanders. Like, we've already got 3. I think that's probably enough. +1 militaristic point. Now we can finally take that one. And I think we're ready. Slowly we're getting more and more ready. Do we dare finally go into... No, we're just going into citizenship, aren't we? Because we got to queue all these bad boys up behind the scenes, because it's going to go wild once we actually start pillaging. Actually, do we even want to be making that just yet? I feel like we probably want to just keep making Maggaru. 1, 2, 3. So that should be fine. And then in 3 turns, you're going to be finished. Probably enough with those. We could do a blacksmith if we wanted. But once again, I feel like with the blacksmith... That's going to be a plus... No, we can't put it there. Excuse me. Where are we putting the blacksmith? Down here, maybe? No, we don't want to do it there. I guess we could go for, like, here-ish? This wouldn't be terrible. And then we can do... I honestly don't mind it being right there. We didn't actually think this out enough, because that's a +3. So technically that would have been the best spot there, because then that would become a +4. It's still decent, though. So is that the spot right there? That's a +2. But then that is also a +2. And that's just a +1. I'm not sure. We're not going to think about it right now. We're just going to keep making Maggaru. We'll keep making Maggaru. And we're going to suck up all the units that we can. Let's just get them in. You need to go in this army commander instead. This one is our ballista carrying army commander. The guy with the levels. So which angle are we even attacking from? I think we want to attack over from the west. And then reinforce. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So let's bring everybody across. Army commanders can wait. So arguably we should just be having everybody in army commanders instead of like moving them. Okay, now let's get the ballista in. And you're good. You can jump inside. 2. And a couple of archers. Do we get walls? Maybe we want to get walls in our settlements as well just before we go. Probably not a terrible idea. That guy will have to come back for him. Okay. We've got these traders in here. I'm kind of tempted to take... No, we can't. We need to save all of our influence right now. How are we doing on that? We're at -11, so about to get it. You're fine to come up. You can come in. Yeah, he's only got one movement, these poor little ballistas, dude. You have to really be, like, babying your ballistas. So we're sitting at 2 ballistas now, so that'll be 3, and then that'll be 4. So we could probably even jump out of the water right here. And then we've got another Maggaru, so we'll just bring it down like that. In 1 turn, we've got Mausoleum of Theodorich. So basically what we want to be doing... Oh my god, as we finish another one. That's 7 wonders finished right now. So not too bad. We did miss out on some that we really wanted. Like we missed out on Oracle, we missed out on Emil Bell. But yeah, it was kind of to be expected that we weren't going to get all of them. Let's go ahead and grab that. So we're pretty much ready spaghetti up here. We've got another blacksmith that we can go for. We'll go for it right there. Though, to be honest, I think we still probably want to just keep making Maggaru at least for the moment. At the very least, just making sure we've got heaps of them on the way out. Just to at least reward those initial pillages. And we know that we're going to be... Oh my lord. We know that we're going to be unhappy. 5 combat strength for all units against fortified districts. Alright, why not? Let's head down in that direction. We'll allow it. And then... for us to get in here... Yeah, this was a bit of an awkward play for me right there. Okay. We got plenty of space here to, like, set up, though. I think that's going to be fine. We could even look to come and do a forward settle in here, just so that we can heal from that, because we're sitting at 9 settlements here. Maybe we do that if we're kind of struggling, but, I mean, he's sitting at... Oh my god, he's only at 66 combat strength? Poor guy, dude. What's even going on right there with him? I mean, we're kind of eclipsing him on production, so I guess that's to be expected. Alright, so that's our go. Nothing else in here. Let's switch over the policies. Oh, wait. We didn't unlock a policy right then? Hold on. 8? Oh, this is the special, the unique... They gain vision of your capital. Yeah, no, that's the... It's not the new one. It's just the unique. It's rare that you actually see it getting used. Okay, so from here, I think we can look to come into... do we go up to ironworking? I think we probably do, just for the level 3 cavalry. And then the Maggaru, we'll just send them down for the moment, like through this. It's just going to be so much easier. It'd be nice to have some actual hotkeys for that. So we've got these guys in now. And that's all good to set up. Gosh, it's taken a while, hasn't it? But we've got there in the end. Let's bring the scout over so that he can just monitor over towards this east side. It's another wonder being built. It's the lighthouse. So we'll take the 20% culture once again. Combat strength 4 fortified districts. No, I don't think we will. We'll just take that one. That'll give us a little bit of extra gold right now. Okay. And then in one turn, we've got the Maggaru coming through. Are we... You're still not being... What is the timing that it takes for that? It takes... I guess we were pretty good friends with him, weren't we? Okay, another Maggaru. I'm just targeting that level 4 leader. Or level 4 commander. We're still not at the point yet where we can do it. I was gonna tell him to hop inside, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not gonna be a good idea. I think we just go. What's the best way to approach it? Probably something like that. We're just gonna shit out as many units as we can. That's a classic trick, isn't it? Just all of the units, and then just say, yo, what's up? Now, the other question is, do we wait for him to call it out? Be like, hey, you got a lot of military there. What's going on? Just like, oh, yeah. No. That's gonna be trouble for you, my friend. Okay, have we got everybody out? Everybody except the ballista. That's fine. I think we just war deck him right now. Though we could wait one more turn, because it's at 25, and it might go down on the next turn. He's surely going to say something right now.
After
The crisis. Oh, God. 70%. Oh, I didn't even think. We're at turn 98. Oh, Lord. The crisis. The poor Champa. Is it Champa? No, it's Cham. Excuse me. Poor Cham. We've got a couple of guys out over here as well. Let's go fix them up. You can come over as well. Route you across. 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right. Everybody got a little bit of influence. Okay. So we're now unhappy. So let's go ahead. Declare that war. So we'll start by adding in some influence. And I think we probably... Do we wait a turn for it? Or do we just let the pillaging begin? I think we just let the pillaging begin. We're going to kind of send ourselves a little bit too thin on these places. So we've got these bad boys here. Let's just go in deep. You know what? Let's just go in deep. We know that we've got a pretty decent military advantage here. Army commander is in. Do we just go for the one shot? No, we can't. We gotta wait it out a bit. Okay, that's enough for the moment. The land is still not taken, by the way. Kind of crazy. Okay, these guys are all finished here. We never even got to the bottom of where we were putting the blacksmith, by the way. We could go that tile, but I think it probably makes a bit more sense to go for the villa on that tile. Let's do that instead. Put the blacksmith. I can't believe it's taken me this long. I think that's the spot. Finally, we get casts. We unlock all of these. We'll get rid of oratory. Casters in. And then we'll get rid of rituals and poetry. Combat strength against independence. Not a big deal. Army commander is through. We'll go with assault. Or at least we'll try and go with assault. I don't think that actually went in. Or went off. Yeah, it didn't. Assault is just the goated. Oh yeah, so we've entered the relationship, which means no more good little trade routes. Archers can't hop up there. No one can get up there, unfortunately. And let's reinforce those Maggaru. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff to pillage in here. Does he have an army? Sir, did you decide to bring an army today, or not really? Because we're going to be looking to just pillage everything. So let's get in here a little bit deeper. Okay, there's some units here. How we doing? He's got some decent stuff in here. King of the world, military aid. Oh, military aid. I just realized. Hey, military aid. We don't have the influence for it right now. We will next turn, though. Kind of a big one. Okay, so we got the navigation tech. Not bad. Okay, so these guys are all in position. So we can go 1, 2. That's going to pick up that influence. We'll come around the back. Decent amount of damage. I don't think we can convert. I think we can only convert independence. Okay, so let's drop the ballistas down. Oh my god, it falls so quickly. But the other thing to note is that we don't want it to fall quickly. We want to make sure that we are pillaging everything first. We must only take cities after we've actually done a full pillage. So this one still can't pillage. Army commander, you're fine to move down. Army commander, I think you're fine to hold for the moment. Actually, that might be dead. Next turn, we do need to be careful about that. A lot of damage. Yeah, 91. I was close there. I was close. Okay, so here we've got our first pillage coming off. So, as you can see, you gain 33 production to all cities. So, what you probably want to do in a situation like this is just go ahead and make another city. And with that city, it's now going to pick up the production because they don't share the production. That's the other thing to remember. So, what we can do is just go like, okay, barracks here and a blacksmith here. And then, or at least they didn't used to, but maybe now they do. So, 33 production in all cities. And then over here, we can do that. Well, that's going to give us science. What's that going to give us? That's going to give us 33 production in all cities. Nice. Okay, so we're getting there. And then, what else do we have? We've got this bad boy right here. Or we've got this one, because we'll heal. And then I think we also gain the production as well. Now, we need to try and actually clear this. I don't know whether or not it's going to be possible. We do clear, and we get the pillage, which means we also get the production. So now we've just completed a barracks instantly in this city. And then we're going to roll all of these, like, all of this aggression now just gets rolled into either more units or more infrastructure. And just allows you to get even further ahead. And because it's not capped to, like, how many cities you've got, it's literally just every city gets the exact same amount, which is kind of ridiculous. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're the ones playing Bulgaria, so we don't need to worry, do we? Okay, so how do we get through here? We can look to try and come around, or we could look to pillage. And I think that's probably the name of the game here. We just want to try and pillage everything that we can. 1 and 2. So this is pretty much ready to go. And I think that's the key with keeping the ballistas inside the army commander, because they just make life so much easier. Then that one can fire down here. So next turn, that'll be good to go. We'll move across for the next turn. And out here, we'll just go ahead. We've got some good tiles in here, actually. And as you can see, we've now run out of we've run out of buildings in here already. So we are back to the drawing board. Actually, let's take a look and see the bath. So we can drop the bath down right here. We can put the garden... Where's the garden market going to go? It's going to go on that tile there, isn't it? And we'll put the market there as well. And then a villa. And then we could do a granary if you wanted. Why not? Let's do a granary. We'll do it on that tile. Cool, so that'll be fine. And then down here, we can research Chart the Stars. We can get some more units in. We'll do Chart the Stars for now. Okay. And yeah, so we're at turn 100 now. So it's going to be a little bit of a struggle pushing it in from here, especially because we've also got the we've got these guys that are running around at the back as well. We should be able to clear them though. It should be fine. Okay, Army Commander here. Is there... Wait, you can pillage Army Commander? Yes, you can. And you can get yourself a little bit of production as well. Wonderful. So even if we lose units, I don't think it's a huge problem. Just because we've got so many units. So it's just like, okay, sure. The big thing is just getting off the pillages. So let's move the Army Commander up. Focus down this unit. We can't pillage there. Can't pillage here either. Not yet, though. We'll be able to pillage there soon. And so we can get this pillage off. So it's going to boost the production once again. So that's all sorted. Oh, that was a lot of damage on that ballista. We don't know exactly what happened there. Oh, I see. So we do need to be cautious just about these units. So let's fire down. Slam everything. And now we've taken it. And so we can keep it for the moment. Like, we've got so much in the way of population, or of settlement limit. It's kind of wild. So we get an extra militaristic point if we do more captures. So Baden's run out of things to build. Well, not really running out of things to build, but it needs more things to build. So I think we can go ahead and throw those down. But you can see just how quickly this can, like, get out of control. Like, it is just ridiculous how fast this starts to build up. And let's go ahead and put a granary in here. And what else do we need? A fishing key? Why not? Do we want to do a fishing key? Yeah, let's do a fishing key. Why not? So that's all built up. That's ready to go. And then from here, we can then add the library in on that tile. I don't think we've got any wonders that we can build. Okay, and we finally hit level 5 over here. which means that we've got that extra +5 now. Yeah, quite a bit of damage here. We probably lose that unit this turn, because I don't think we can focus it down. We need to be cautious about... Yeah, I don't think there's any way that we can... Yeah, we can't evac it out either. So have we got anything that we can put there? Not really. We can bring these guys down towards the front. But yeah, all of these archers at the back just don't really have anywhere to go, anything to do. Can you guys swap? And no, we can't do the pillage. You'll be able to pillage next turn though. All right, there's the camels. The camels that we've had our eyes on for the entirety of this game. All right, we're just gonna risk it. Oh, he healed. Okay. So now the question is, where do we go to next? I think we can come straight through to the capital from here. It's probably the best angle, and then we can go over towards these spots. We don't need to take these little cities on the edge, but we definitely do need to pillage them, because that's obviously going to give us great joy in doing that, and great production as well. So we want to make sure that we definitely do that. So let's throw all of our ballistas inside. I think that's all of them now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, how do we begin pushing this from here? I think we just come through and we just pillage absolutely everything. So let's take it slow. We'll put some archers in here. Just make sure that we've got lots of room to move. We've got a Maggaru back here, so we probably can afford to get it out. Archer, can you fire? Oh, Archer doesn't have movement. That's awkward. Archer should have movement. Why doesn't it have movement? Today I learned. It keeps the movement after the shot happens. Oh, sorry. It takes 1 movement point, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we could convert this into a city. Probably not the smartest of ideas, though. We want to keep that away from volcanoes as well, so I think we actually have to put a brick out on that tile there instead. Then that allows us to take this one. And wonderful. Single-handedly looking after that. We've cleared all the independents as well. I don't think we're actually picking up experience for that, so a little bit of a mistake on my part that we should have had a unit that was over there able to pick that up. Now we want to come back in towards this angle at the front. There's a lot of units in here. I think we can... I think it's only for pillaging improvements as well. So you receive production in all cities when pillaged... Yeah, pillaging improvements. So it's not the actual buildings themselves, only the improvements. Alright, I'm going to take a little breather here, and I'll see you guys in, I don't know, 5 turns, 6 turns. And I'm going to surround this capital, we're going to pillage it all together, and then we're going to take it, and then we will finish this off. Okay, we're on turn 110, and, well, we've got you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. We're looking to complete 2 wonders. We've got Sanchi Stupa completing in 5 turns, and in 8 turns, we've got Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. So we're aiming to complete them. We're going to be looking to obviously do that with pillaging. So we're going to start on this turn. Let's go ahead and get the ball rolling. So there we have our first 33 production coming across, and let's move to the next turn. So unfortunately, yeah, Alexander just wasn't really prepared for it. He seemed to have a pretty decent spawn, right? Like down here we have the Tauros del Pain. So these is like a really good natural wonder to have so close to your cap. But yeah, obviously wasn't just able to take advantage of it. Well, let's continue the pillaging, shall we? So I don't know whether or not we'll be able to pillage this turn on that one. No, we won't be able to. So we'll pillage here instead. Move down to pillage over there. We've got another pillage over here. I think we've got one here. There's Sanchi Stupa. Lovely. So that was, what, like 5 turns, 4 turns, somewhere in that region. Then we've got another one that's over here. I think we've got a couple more pillages, maybe one towards the front. No, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, a huge amount of production that's coming through. So each time we do that, that's hitting like 130 plus production. We just did like 5 pillages. So it is just a massive amount that is just now coming out. And it just allows you to pump even more units, allows you to pump even more buildings. It's just ridiculous. This loop just continues over and over and over again. As you can see, it's only going to be a matter of time until we grind him down completely. Take the cake, I guess is the best way to think about it. So, do we do that here? I don't think we can do it right here. We've still got a little bit to go. Give me a second. All right, so hopefully we should have it right here. We've got a couple more pillages to go through. And there's Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, and of course, the final piece of the puzzle. Let's go ahead and finish it off right now. It should be that bad boy right there. There's the capital. Not too bad for turn 112. Anyway, we'll leave it there, and we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.